Hi, ladies. Hi, trophies. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you hear any noise in the background, that's the new baby. A lot has happened since the last time that I recorded. I think the last time you guys saw me, I was in my second trimester.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I did post an update in the community section when the baby was born. And I said that I would be back soon. And that was a few months ago now. I thought that when I came back on here that it would be to maybe do like some kind of newborn favorites or meet my new baby or something like that. But unfortunately, it's been a little over a month since I had to end up leaving my husband. I honestly don't even really know where to start with this, just because it's just such a hard topic. And I honestly thought that by the time I got on here that I wouldn't have any tears left because I've just cried so much.
Listen, y'all, I'm trying to give a time. Okay?
It's like I built this channel and this whole brand around being this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. And I truly held my husband or saw him as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare. So basically, when I first met my husband, as I've already talked about in another video, I think it was my single mom video, I explained, a little bit about how we met. And I really thought that man was my Prince Charming. So when I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor, and
Somebody let me know how many times she say this in the comments.
he portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright, righteous Christian man. And I believed him. Um, I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. And I just started to see a few things that I didn't like. But I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past. Um, it's like sad to even say like I could get past some of these things. Um, I don't even know where to start. um,
Is she gonna do this the whole time, or is she gonna get to it?
6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? Oh, God. Gosh. So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was Daddy. I felt like my world ended on that day. My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house. Because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie and that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my 2 older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things, like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there. So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old.
Telling me that he out here touching little girls, y'all little girls. You know what's crazy though, y'all? That's how it be. These women be getting with these men that they think got it all together, think they almighty, Christian, whatever you want to say, the top tier men. This what happened. I don't know, man.
um, it still feels like a dream.
One more thing I want to say. A lot of the time, y'all women be knowing who these men is at heart. Y'all just don't want to accept it. Y'all look past all of that because of what he may have or what he got going.
When this first happened, I just kept waking up every day and just hoping that this was a dream. Because it's literally my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare. I myself am a product of RAPE. That's how I came to be. And was also, abused as a child by a neighbor's husband. And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. And I'm just...
If you don't be careful with vetting the people that you let into your life, then more than likely it'll happen to them too. I'm sorry.
not quite sure how this happened, why this happened. I just don't know how he was able to get away with it and so sneaky, because with my own trauma, I watch my kids.
It ain't his first rodeo. If he was doing it to y'all kids, your kids, whatever the case, you gotta know he done did it before. You never seen, you never suspected it. Come on, man.
I watch my kids like a hawk.
Obviously,
Like, I don't like them sitting on people's laps. None of that. And he knows how much I cannot stand men like him. And to think like I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe. Just by me going to sleep, my children were left unprotected. So I don't know what the future of this channel is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to change the name or what. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I hate that for her. I'm sorry you had to experience that, go through that. Um, I'm pretty sure she did change her YouTube name. I don't know what it was before. Y'all may know. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, women, y'all gotta be more careful with vetting these men. Just because he look good, he might have some money, he got a lot going for himself, may not mean it don't mean that he got the character to go along with it. A lot of y'all be looking over there just because of what he got, how he look, and how he got it. Y'all not necessarily y'all. It's like y'all don't look at the character. Y'all don't care for the character at all. Y'all say that, but then you end up in situations like these. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Like the video, subscribe.